so a little bit more time for Hell's Paradise, episode 2. Episode was really good, right? You know, had a little bit of that Chainsaw Man, what I'm talking about, right? It's from not the same author, right? But they used to work together, so right? And yeah, I like it. Like he's like, I want to say my waifu, he's immortal. I liked how he basically went from being like, oh, you can't hurt me, I'm immortal. Being, God, this lady is scary. I'm gonna wait for the crazy sword lady. She's dangerous. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta avoid her. So I like it. Views Force Heavenly. I was spoiled here, but it was a massive twist. It was a big, hard twist in the end of last episode of Watch the Heavenly World. Very into sellers here. And let's watch this episode. And of course, we have Demon Slayer tomorrow. I guess so much similar to this anime, right? So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, so do it. There we go. Yeah, back in the. Another execution? Yeah, I think so. A lot of execution in Japan, man. Yeah, not very nice living in Japan back in the days. Not very friendly, no. It feels like this half the anime is like executing people. Whoa. The anime is kind of brutal. I'm not showing this. No, you know, family-friendly content. Whoa, that's tomato juice. Yeah, I'm just like not showing this thing, guys. And then yeah, he cuts and the body, like the body to falls into like you know, yeah, like his that's her childhood, eh? Yeah, the body fell into like it is like, you know, yeah, whoa, that was brutal. I'm just like, yeah, okay, that happened. Yeah, I was like, okay. Now it's her job, I guess, to do it. Then now she's grown up, right? Yeah, she become the sharpest blade in Japan, right? Like kind of first episode. She gonna do it now? I guess so. Yeah. Ooh. This anime is crazy brutal. You see this waifu, right? Clearly the female. I mean, the main character was a rap already, but I mean, she's like the female main character, right? Yeah. She's clearly the female main character, the executioner. Oh, she's like the body still touches her? What? Well, I guess, you know, being executioners and that anime is weird, yeah, and like she's seeing things, right? You know, she like got her first execution down there. Yeah, that was brutal. But maybe she's gonna be haunted by people she has killed them because she's working executioner. She's like doing execution, right? Yeah, probably doing it for a while. So this episode is brutal, man. She's like just yeah, the yaiba, the katana is it's like very demon slayer. It's like the yaiba. Yeah, you know, Kimetsu no Yaiba is like your yaiba. yeah, your blade, the slayers, the heavy sword. Oh no, she's naked, covered in like blood. Oh, what an episode! What an anime! My God, yeah. Then we see her oppa is just like you know, covered in blood, man. What, this anime is crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, her life is just like cutting people's head off, man. Probably opening now. Yeah, opening. We saw like her oppa, man. We saw her oppa and it's like covered in blood use. I'm like tomato use. I mean, I'm just like yeah, that's something, I guess. That's something. Opening is crazy again. Opening is crazy. Yeah, this part here in opening with the head transforms. It's so weird when the head warps and everything, right? But that is so crazy. Now it's like, we see her cut all his heads. This play was some blood in the opening, yeah, because she's like an executioner. And then she's just like, oh yeah, it's like, you see like the demon heads in like the people she's killed in like the blade or so. Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ. Man, this is kind of weird sometimes. You wonder, can I show it, you know, on the stream? Yeah, you sometimes you wonder, like, can I show this episode because it's too brutal? This anime definitely is image in that sense. It's very brutal. Yeah, you're like, oh, can I show this thing here? Because that's very bloody. But yeah, now I guess back here to. She's bored by execution. No, yeah, no, she's like a lot of criminals, a lot of heads to cut, man. Yeah, it's just like got a lot of people to execute. That is, you know, somewhat realistic in history. Of course, you execute people, but yeah, but he was just like, oh, this is boring. You can't kill me anyway. Yeah, of course, he's like, no one can cut me anyway. I'm the ultimate guy. So, one guy's like a giant. Yeah, the guy in the back, he's like a giant, man. The guy in the like light brown shirt or yellow thing, he's like 3 meters or something. Yeah, for some reason that guy is like big as Whitebeard, you know. It's kind of like in One Piece, yeah. Some men are just like 4 meters tall. The Flamingo's like a 3 meter guy, just because reasons. Oda is basically because, you know, they make them look more intimidating and taller, right? Yeah, but it's like... Yeah, but that guy's just like... That guy's just really huge. Sounds like Bastilio piece, he's like really short. Yeah, Bastilio's just very short. He's a tiny giant. Yeah, he's just very tiny, man. She's like, I will execute them all. Yeah, it's like... Oh, is that the woman here, right? The waifu. She's behind him, I think. Yeah. The purple-haired waifu, man. She's behind the main character. She's clearly the hottest character. What's her voice talking now? Yes! Here is the waifu! This is clearly the hottest waifu in this anime. This is the waifu, everyone. The waifu's coming. I haven't seen the anime, the trailer and the manga, but I know this is the hottest character. Come on. I know this purple-haired baby here. His name is like yours or something, yeah. I know this is the waifu, guys. I know this is the waifu. I know this is the waifu. Here comes the waifu, man. I know she's the waifu. I mean, I see the trailer. She's clearly the coolest character, okay? Some badass ninja chick. Jesus Christ. She's just like, my blade, my yaiba. Yeah, you can feel them all. They probably won't change, right? Oh, here's the flower guy thing, yeah. Here comes the flower thing. Oh, he survived the longest. He survived the longest! And then it became, yeah, and then it turned into flowers. Okay, yeah, he could survive the longest on the Paradise Island. Oh, yeah. Oh, this anime is brutal. His face turned into, like, yeah, like, saw his eyes exploding into a flower. This anime is... Oh, yeah, he's still, like, laughing or something. This anime is crazy, man. This anime is crazy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's still like alive or something, but he's like laughing or something. They're like, I'm ready to execute. These guys are like, can I just die or something? I don't want to like become into a flower guy. Yeah, so he's crying now. He's like, yeah, what can we do, man? This is hell, man. This is... Okay. This is also interesting. Yeah, this guy looks also different, I guess. He also might be one of the guy with the power or something. Yeah, I don't know. He looks way more tan than the other ones, yeah. Okay, this guy's like set up Yakuza. Classic Yakuza. Yeah, he looks like a very... He's opposite that. He's obviously gonna get killed, but yeah. He looks like a very typical Yakuza with the tattoo. The Izumi, yeah, Iruzumi tattoo is something. He had like, yeah, the very typical Yakuza look. Straight up there, yeah. But I guess, man, the cat FC here are gonna get to the island with him, right? Yeah, we're gonna send him to the island. Like we saw the waifu, you know, this character here, right? She's obviously behind the main character. There's like a blonde person in the group too, that I think is another character that are probably gonna have some powers, right? Yeah, I mean, some of these are clearly like noobs, right? They clearly is gonna die, whatever. But I think we can see a bunch of like the coming characters. Like, this guy was a noob, yeah. This Yakuza guy, he was a noob, but he's dead, right? But look at that blonde chick there, to like the corner. This I believe is gonna be a character, right? Yeah, it looks like a Oirian. Yeah, it looks like a typical like pleasure lady in the corner there. She's also probably some power, right? She looks very special, so. Okay, so the Daimon will say something. Yeah, like these guys with no clothing are probably not gonna be important. The guy, he's like a random muscle guy, probably not. But the woman that we haven't seen her face yet, but like very, very specific blonde hair, she clearly is a special character because, yeah, she got a very specific outlook. They will see her again in the corner. Yeah, she looks like a typical, you know. She must be of Black Maria One Piece. Actually, a lot about it. They have this clothing, kind of like a Yakuza lady. Oh, this guy! Suddenly he's like strangling someone. Okay, he's obviously clearly yeah, see, he shouldn't sit behind him. These are the only two blonde people too. Yeah. Oh, and he's threw a rock at someone? What? Like, where did he get the rock though? At least. What? Yeah, and they are like, yeah, we don't care. He's fight each other. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna have a battle royale here. Yeah, turning into a battle royale, baby. There we go. He's turning into a crazy battle royale. I wanna see the blonde chick with the long blonde hair. What can she do? You know, she's sitting in the corner. He's like, oh, I can survive this. I wanna see what she can do. Yeah, it's like a battle royale now. It's beautiful. Yeah, classic anime, baby. Full on battle royale. This guy is like. You're stepping on someone. But look at it, we still haven't seen the blonde lady do anything. She's standing at the corner, she's laughing at it. I wanna see what the wife is gonna do. She's standing there doing nothing. She's like, What is her power? I don't know, mind control? She literally no one attacks her. She's too attractive or something. She's always in the background doing nothing. But she's in almost every frame and she's standing like, It's like, what's her power, man? Yeah, this guy just strangled someone. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and the flower guy is still laughing. Man. Sam is brutal. Well, obviously, purple lady waifu, she's gonna survive too. She's like a ninja. She's obviously survived this too. Okay, so this guy is like, yeah, he's like a skilled warrior. Yeah, he's like a skilled, brutal fighter guy, you know. He's like a brawler, a bakugo kind of guy. But here we go, waifu. Here we go, yeah, ninja waifu lady. She's clearly, here we go. I love it. The angle, yes, the waifu. She's clearly one of the main characters. This amazing waifu, yeah. Oh, this guy is some badass, maybe like a samurai or something. Yeah, he's wielding a guy's like weapons on that. Nice. Yeah, and this guy, as I said earlier, he's like a giant. Yeah, this guy's clearly important. Because he's like 5 times bigger than everyone else. This guy is like a giant, man. He's clearly gonna be one of the survivors. Because he's like a super huge human. For some reason, he's 5 meters tall. He's clearly gonna be important. Why would he be 5 meters tall than everyone else, right? It's like, that guy is clearly important. Okay, yeah, it's a grounding guy's fighting. I want to see what the blonde wife can do. Yeah, I want to see what the attractive, like, prostitute can do. There's still that Oira lady in the background. And no one has fought her. No one's attacking her. The ninja chick, she's like kicking ass. She's running around owning everyone in the middle, right? But what is the wife doing? The other wife, she's just standing there like, yeah, what is she doing? Show me the goddamn blonde waifu. Yeah, he's trusting her motive. A woman with a sword. Yeah, it's like, pathetic. Yeah. Why don't you live in a mansion, lady? He says questioning her ideals, yeah. Yeah, she's like, no, I don't. I wanna be a lady of the blade. We can see her backstory. She's poor. It's like flies on the rice, something like that. It's like flies and a dead person or something. Yeah, that they're carrying a body in like a. Okay. Yeah, the katana is to test. It's obsessed with her katana, man. The katana is to test the people's bodies. Yeah, it's like okay. Yeah, and then we see everyone bullying her, right? So she's been bullied by boys, of course. Yeah, they all hate her and so on, right? Cute nerd girl. Yeah, she's bleeding and so on, right? Those sinners. Yeah. And she finds the katana when she killed them. She's bloody in the opening as a kid, right? It would be interesting if she kills the kids. Sees her reflection. Yeah, in the. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, and then I found the katana. Yeah, it's like, and then I found the blade. You're like, okay, yeah, I found the katana of the powers. I found the blade. Yeah. I was gonna take her now. She's gonna kill him, of course. They're coming for her, I guess. You know, she's gonna have to. She's like, I will take care of it. Yeah, it's like, let me show you, Lord. Yeah. She's gonna show her skills. It looks kind of stupid though. Even just a woman, just like katana in her hands. They come like a rock. Yeah, it's like running against her with like a rock, and she's like, I have a katana. I don't think they have a chance against her. Oh man, I guess she's like, because she's killed so many people. Yeah. His anime is crazy! His heads are flying, man! His anime is crazy, he chops them off like nothing! She's like, ah, whatever, yeah, not even blood in the katana, it's so easy that they don't even have time. Oh, there's more of her oppas, man! This is crazy, it's more of her, like, yeah, it's again we see her oppas covered in blood, man. Tomato juice, Jesus Christ. Here, make it. Hey, can I kill them? I'm bored. It's like, he's just like, can I just leave? It's boring. Yeah, he's like, oh, this is shit, man. Boring battle royale. Everyone's so weak here, yeah. It's like, can I just leave or something? It's getting boring. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Yeah. I don't even know how he got captured, right? Basically, you can just like leave. I feel like you can always leave. He's just like, I don't know, man. It's kind of boring. Yeah, I just want to leave. Yeah, you with that. Fight him. There's no way they can hurt him, so I don't know, man. He feels mean, man. He's like, yeah, if you can fight this guy. He's like, no, don't fight me. You can't hurt me, so don't do it, boy. He's like, no, bro, you can't hurt me. Just don't try. It's like, this will do nothing against my body, so don't do it. Yeah, we see the ninja shake in the background there, yeah. Like, oh, fine, I will fight you then. Yeah, it's like, ugh. He's so relaxed about these things, like, ugh, fine. Yeah, I mean, I got my waifu right. I can't die here. I got a sexy, attractive lady at home. Gonna save my lady, right? Can I just own them already? Yeah, I'm like... I like this. Oh, yeah, this is boring. Yada yada! Yeah, and just kicks his head off. Or something like that. He just punches his throat off. What? I can't show it, it's way too brutal. He kicks, I don't know, he kicked him and his like lung flew out or something. This is so brutal. We cannot show this on family friendly. No, he bites the throat. He bites that guy's throat off. Okay, I'm not showing that. My god, this anime is insanely brutal. He's like kicked off his I don't know what happened, but he like kicked out his lung or something. What? Holy shit, is this brutal, this anime? Yeah. Now the dime was like, oh my god, this guy he just ate them. He just like, he literally is like bite his throat off. He's like, what the hell? Yeah, that guy's a real monster. And he stands there covered in blood like, yeah, that's pretty easy. Yeah, it's like, oh, like a dog is like, yeah. Ah, okay. So her blade was telling her. Yeah. She got her like... that was so brutal! Oh my god, that is brutal! We keep seeing her weird backstory where she's naked with the blood things. Yeah, oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, now they're both dead, of course! This anime is so brutal! Oh my god! Now they're both doing this. She's back at crime with her eye, man. Holy shit, that is crazy brutal. See, now the blonde baby lies in the middle. Why does the woman never do anything? The blonde lady, she just lies there in the middle with a body. Can we see the battle royale winners? Yeah, the giant, the kid, the ninja kid, clearly he's of course gonna be there. Oh yeah, some kind of monk guy? He didn't do much, but yeah, obviously the crazy eater guy. There it is! The waifu! Yeah, this is, she's just like, yeah, I'm sexy. The ninja lady too, we got the waifus, they're like, but see, this woman never did anything, she was just sexy all the time. And then the giant guy, he didn't care really. The giant guy was like immortal. He was just so sturdy, he just took it. Yeah, then we got this like executioner team teaming up, man. But I was just like, what was the woman doing? She was just lying with a body like, yeah. It's her power that she's so attractive that no one fights her? I don't know. She just looks so hot that no one attacks her? What happened with her? She was lying in the middle showing her titties basically, yeah, showing her oppas like, yeah. What's happening? What? Yeah, now they get to, of course, the island here in the Android. Yeah. So now we kind of have the premise, you know, we've seen the characters, they're gonna go into this weird island. I mean, this is kind of the episode 1 and 2 have been the premise, right? Yeah, here's the main character, here's the main female character, right? Executioner, and then we see the ninja waifu, and we see the other waifus, and we kind of establish the characters, right? Okay, now we go into the actual island. That's clearly the main story to play at. So there was no ending last week. No, yeah, no, there was. It's back to her blood hands. No, I recognize it now when I see the blood oppies. But look at the battle royale guys again. I'm gonna look at the teammates. Yeah, because the monk guy. Yeah, of course the main character that eats people's throats. Here we go. I want to go to the oppa lady. Yeah, this is what I wanted for, right? So let's review it. So here we see, you know, the wife is right. So we see her, and she's also there, of course, with the legs there are the ninja lady, right? So there are two like main waifus, of course, plus the executioner, right? The actual like main female character. And I don't think we see much of his wife, right? You know, like the woman we see in episode 1, right? And not a blonde chick, so to speak. She probably won't be that much in the anime. But yeah, we do see this woman, right? But I mean, am I the only one? She looks like some kind of typical Orion, you know, like prostitute, whatever, right? It's like a typical like Japanese, you know, like for example in One Piece, then with you know, or in Daki in Demon Slayer. Yeah, of course, Demon Slayer coming tomorrow. Daki in Demon Slayer, right? She's a kind of Orion, definitely, right? Some kind of prostitute, and that's why she's a sinner, I guess. But she probably maybe she killed someone, maybe she killed her husband, something, right? You know. But she looks more like typical, yeah, like a lady of the night, right? Maybe she killed her customers. But anyway, it was interesting. Maybe because not because I'm a waifu guy, but I'm just like, it was interesting how she literally never did anything. She stood in the background. We kept seeing her constantly in the background. She was always like in the furthest back, right, in every frame. and no one ever attacked her. She was like existing in the background. So I'm guessing she has a kind of seductive power, right? Yeah, like her power is probably makes her, you know, so sexy no one can hurt her, right? Because they all like avoided her for some reason. So I mean, I just like it from a premise standpoint that this episode here, right? It showed us some of their powers, like the ninja lady, she's like a badass warrior lady, right? She's like a ninja, she kicks people in the face and, you know, she just cartwheels or whatever, right? Yeah, she's like an agile ninja babe. Okay, fine, right? But then this woman is like, no one attacks her. Why not? You know what I mean? There's some mysterious power there, yeah. Like she's a kind of weird, some weird charm power, right? Probably. But it looks a lot like Black Maria series, as I said earlier, yeah. Almost the exact same hair and so on, right? You know, both the color and, I mean, shape of the hair. With the horn thing. It looks a lot like Black Maria, like serious. That is Black Maria. Oh, and the same clothing. So, yeah, that's Black Maria, straight up. But, interesting episode. What more do we see? We see the fighter guy, right? The brutal, like, blonde guy. He's just a fighter. Giant guy. The monk guy probably got some martial art, right? He's like a Shaolin monk or something. Yeah, or like a Kempo monk or something from Japan. What more do we see? The kid is also a ninja, probably, right? Yeah, something like that. So they obviously got different powers. And I'm really interested in next episode. I really want to see what's happening next week. You know, I'm going to get into the island and they're going to survive this like weird flower island. That does remind me, I said last episode, it reminds me of Silent Hill, right? The trailer from Ringo Sheena, right? That person in Britain, When They Cry. It's right in that game. A game I look forward to a lot. You know, I'm a big fan, of course. Horror games, right? I always like horror games, Evil, Silent Hill, and so on, right? I think gaming, especially, you know, when it comes to horror stuff, like this anime here, right, is a horror / action anime, right? But I think video games make horror even better because you're playing the character, right? So this anime here definitely is a horror anime. Yeah, you see the main lady constantly being covered in blood hands and heads flying, and this anime is crazy. But I mean, you know what I mean? A video game makes horror even worse because you as the player has to also, you know, traverse the scary moments, right? So, I think horror gaming is probably one of the strongest genres for video game, right? Compared to any other kind of, you know, like an action movie can still look action, whatever. You get my point. But yeah, I'm interested next week, definitely. Seeing what's going to happen on the horror island, right? Where they turn into flowers and so on. It's going to be really cool. And it's probably going to be obviously more action-based, but now we have basically the premise, right? This is like the setting. Episode 1 and 2 here has been kind of like the introduction, right, of the characters, yeah. So episode 3 might be very different, I suppose. But anyway, please subscribe to the like button. Check out Heavenly. That episode was crazy. The review was crazy. Very weird anime. And now we're gonna watch. There are some other new animes coming today that I might want to check out. Like an hour from now, it's like some weird dead husband, wife trying to pay for her children. I don't know. I might check it out. And then we also have a new isekai. I will see. We must check them out. Otherwise, of course, tomorrow we have Demon Slayer, right? Talking about audience here and chicks in with blades. Yeah, we got Demon Slayer with, of course, Mitsurugi coming back, right? And of course, Gunnet tomorrow. Awesome. So you guys have a great day.